Buona giornata, my name is Stefania, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to do a kind of a full face of first impressions to me. A lot of these products are things that I've kind of hauled and just not used yet. So we're going to get into that. We're going to kind of chit chat about life, about adulting, because I don't love adulting at all. Like I miss being in college where you didn't have responsibilities, you know? But anyways, we are going to talk about a lot of personal things in this video. I'm trying to open up a little bit more, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Please don't forget to subscribe, come be friends with me, and let's go get some life shit together, you know? And let's go ahead and get to this video. Okay, so we are gonna get started. All I have on my face right now is some Tarte Shape Tape to prime my eyes, and then I did do my brows. With that $25 off from the Sephora VIB, I got the Kat Von D brow pomade, and so that's what's in my brows now. I didn't want to do it on camera because people are not very nice about my brows, and to be honest, I just don't care about hair. That goes for like, I have not shaved my legs in like 2 weeks. Like, I'm like, it is cold outside, I need this hair. I'm awful about that, but you know, Italian roots, and I'm trying to get better. One day I will laser hair removal on my underarms. One day I will do that. But I did also buy this brush from her. Kat Von D, I haven't really been interested in any of her like eye stuff, but like her brow products, like this brush is definitely, it has like little teeth, and it was so nice to get in there, and the pomade is so nice and soft. And I know I like this pomade because I bought like the maroon one, so I'm very happy about this situation. So I don't mind. Brows are brows. I don't really, as long as they're on, they're on. Like, I don't care if they match, I just need them on my face. So we are going to start off with these Farsali Rose Gold Elixir drops. I got this like months ago, like a long time ago. Like, I don't even remember when. I was looking through stuff and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't use that. Sometimes when I buy really expensive stuff, I'm scared to like use it. Like, what is this little thing sticking out? And then I realized, like, with face stuff, like, I'm just like, you just need to do it. You still bought it, like, you're gonna use it. I'm not gonna do the crazy dropper thing all over my face. I'm just gonna kind of rub it between my fingers and like pat it into the skin rather than, you know, try to look all crazy here with the droppers. Like, my luck, it's gonna like drop between my boobs or something. So we are not going to do that. We're just going to pat it into the skin. It does feel nice and moisturizing. It's light. I mean, I've heard really good things about Farsali, but yeah, I bought that and I've never used it. I don't know why. I don't know why. I think it's like oils kind of freak me out. Like, I think I'm the only person that doesn't like the marula oil from like Drunk Elephant, but it's so thick. I just don't like it. I don't know why. Okay, and then for our foundation, I'm going to use this Dior Skin Forever. I wanted to open up, I did get that Dior Backstage, but I was kind of like, I don't want to get it to the point where I open up too many foundations at once, so I figured, I was like, you might as well use what you have first, and then, or like the ones you like before trying a new one and then being disappointed, or not being disappointed, but just expiration purposes. I just don't wear foundation on a daily basis, so I'm just, yeah. For some reason, when I talk, I can't pat things in. I have to like smear. I don't know what it is. All right, so I'm gonna cream contour with this. What is this? This is like the Clinique contour stick. I've actually been using the KKW Beauty one on days where I don't feel like doing any kind of powder makeup, and that's fine for those days. But then when I have a lot of makeup on, I feel like it just disappears. So, I'm trying out the Clinique one. Oh, you guys, I cannot. I'm just like, 2019 needs to be over. I am over. 2019 needs to be over. 2018 needs to be over. This has been like a shitty year. Like, I am grateful to be alive. I am grateful for a lot of things in my life. But this has just been a very rough year for me. Like, I'm happy I finally started my YouTube channel. You know, I'm happy I kind of have this as like a fun place to be, and you know, if I need to talk to about serious stuff, I still feel like I can if I want to. So it's just been financially a shitty year, and I feel like for a lot of people, I feel like everybody I've talked to this year has gone through some shit, like just stressful situations. See, look at my nose, nothing on it, and it looks contoured. I don't know, I'm gonna take that as a blessing. So or sun damage. I try to stay out of the sun though. Believe me, I stay out of the sun. But anyways, this year just kind of snuck up on me where I started a new job in January, and I kind of took the chance of like knowing that I wasn't going to be full-time to start with. Okay, let's see what else we have. I gotta be about the makeup too, you know? Yeah, actually, let's go in with concealer first. This is the Huda Beauty Overachiever. I know I talked to you guys about this in my haul. I got a sample of it and I really liked it, but I actually have not used it yet. Kind of same thing. I've been using the Too Faced Born This Way, so I just haven't picked this one up yet, and I'm like, it's time. I also got the Cover FX one, and I haven't used that one either. So, needless to say, I'm concealered out. Like, I don't need any more. I'm going to try to be very, not that, ooh, the metal applicator does actually feel really nice. But it's like, other than, what am I going to do here? Like, for 10 minutes, like, just try not to squeeze the bottle, you know, while I deep puff. But yeah, so I took the chance on a new job, which I've been training for years now, but I never got to a point where I was like, okay, I want to do this full time. Whereas this year I was like, I'm going to do it. Like, I finally found a place. I work with one of my old coaches who I, you know, had such a great experience with and really look up to him. And we have very similar values in terms of how to reach goals. We're just more into flexible dieting, and that's kind of hard to find still. I mean, you wouldn't think it would be, but it is. So I don't believe in that all the time, like getting ready for a show, like that's a different situation. But for everyday people, like, yeah, I don't really believe in that. So, like, into a strict diet, I don't want to live my life that way, and I wouldn't want to tell anyone else that they need to live their life that way. So yeah, anyway, so I did that. I'm working there, love my job, love the people I work with, but I just needed more hours. Like, I was just like, it's just not consistent. So I started working at, you know, a boxing gym. So I love that as well. So overall, I'm pretty happy with both. It's hard scheduling wise, because like some days I have to be here at 5 a.m. Some days I have to be at work at 9. Sometimes I'm working until 8 p.m. Like, hours are everywhere, which is fine, but that's kind of the job. You know, people need before work or after. Not a big deal. But then I signed up to teach a seminar, like a workshop seminar. Ooh. All right, so I'm gonna dip this into the Kylie You're Perfect setting powder. I'm still really liking this. And I'm not gonna set my under eye, but I'll set the rest of my face. But I'm just gonna blend it. I'm gonna use this beauty blender, Sonia Kashuk. I don't know if I'll ever buy a beauty blender again for $20, to be honest. I think they need to rethink that price tag now. Just why? But anyways, what I was saying. What the hell was I saying? Man, I hate it when I push my ears back like this in my hair, and I'm just like, well, it is the Christmas season. Elf ears are in right now, right? It's fine. But yeah, I got scheduled for a health seminar to teach, and I felt super comfortable about it. And now I'm just going back and forth with the owner of the gym, and it's like she wants me to do what she would want. And I'm just like, these aren't my values. This isn't how I coach. This isn't how I teach. It doesn't align with my ideals. And it's taken me until this year. I'm 28. I had to think about that for a second. We're gonna work on eyes, because I think I can work on eyes and talk at the same time. I'm gonna take the Alien palette and go in with Martian Soil, the mustardy shade. Surprise, surprise. But yeah, so it has taken me this long to get to a point in my career where I'm just like, I have now been doing this for years. I'm confident. I have gotten my degree. I've gotten my certifications. Sometimes I think in the workplace, I've always worked at a young age, and I've worked so many different types of jobs, like odd jobs. Like, I've worked at UPS as a loading boxes. I've worked as a barback. I've worked as a bartender. I've worked retail. Like, I've worked a lot of different jobs and I've always just been a worker, but almost to a fault where I feel like I've kind of gotten pushed around a lot in businesses where I'm just like, yeah, I'm willing to do that. Yeah, I'm willing to do this. Yeah, I'm willing to do that. Almost to the point where it's like, I feel very taken advantage of and very not valued for, you know, my actual, like what I'm worth kind of thing. You know what I mean? So this is the first time where I've really stuck up for myself and been like, I can't say that because I don't believe in that. And it's been an experience. I have not lost the job yet. I'm actually doing that presentation on Sunday, but I'm still working with her on it because we're just going back and forth at this point. And I don't know. I don't know at what age do you stop feeling like you need to compromise something that you feel you're professional in. You know what I mean? Like, I'm always up for learning, but learning and doing something someone else wants you to do and say that that's what you really believe in or methods that you like, I can't get on board with that. So I'm having a tough time with that. Definitely stressed out. I don't really like confrontation. I don't mind doing it, but it's not obviously an enjoyable experience, and it's stressing me out like nothing else. Like, I'm just like, why did you hire me if you were gonna make me try to do what you wanted to do? Like, then you just do it. But you hired me because I was a professional, and now you're kind of taking that back. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, I can't tell a room full of women that have never been on a diet plan before to start eating chicken and broccoli 5 days a week. Like, that's just not, no. There's a reason why they haven't, nope. I can get into that big time, but I'm just, burning my biscuits is what it is. It's just not my thing. So I'm going to dip into the purple, which I have not used yet, called Area 51, very, very lightly, and put that through the crease. But that's been stressful. But yeah, I kind of wanted to know your guys' thoughts and opinion on that. Like, you know, am I ever going to not feel like a child in the workplace? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not an intern. I'm not, I have very successful clients that are happy, and, I am lucky to have a profession where I actually can change someone's daily routine and their lives, and it feels great. But working with other people that don't have those same views as you, it's just tough. Mixed with like this shade, it doesn't look so purpley, which I don't mind. I thought it was going to, though. I thought it was going to be, like, when you pack it on by itself, it's definitely more of that deeper purple, but yeah, not as much as I thought. That's okay. We're going to use the Marc Jacobs, like, loose pot. I'm really excited. I have not tried that yet. So, but yeah, just stressing out about work stuff. I'm just kind of like over it, and Sunday will be interesting, so wish me luck, because I don't know how that's gonna go. I'm someone, you can tell when I don't agree, or I can't hide my faces. Like, I'm just not that person. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this Topaz Flash from Marc Jacobs. It's in sequins. I'm gonna use my finger because I think that's gonna be the easiest thing. I did get some fallout from that purple, but it will be fine. Okay. I got this shade because I'm so used to getting like golds and colors like that, like golds and coppers, which I love, but I was like, let's do something kind of different. Let's get something else. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. I'm just gonna kind of pack it over that purple, and then I'll blend it through the crease, but look how pretty of a color that is. I can't even tell you how many different glitters it has in there, but it's very nice. That's what's nice about doing makeup. I can be super stressed out, and then I'm like, ooh, glitter, and it's fine. It helps me deal with my day-to-day shit. Okay, so these are the Bold Face lashes in Wink. I'm sure you've seen the packaging, because that's always what like sticks out to me about this. I've always wanted to try them. I don't know about this style. It's like feathers tickling like my upper brows. Like, they are so long, but so lightweight at the same time that I'm just like, I kind of feel like it looks like horns. I don't know. I'm gonna have to like wear these for a while and then decide, because I'm a little bit like, I don't know. But I did like the thin band. It had such a nice light thin band, and they're super lightweight. All right, so I'm just gonna go in with some black liner. Okay, then I'm gonna grab out this Morphe Dare to Create palette. I love this palette literally for like that shade. I think it's a perfect like holiday type shade, so that's what we're gonna do. I love how like I'm gonna do a holiday makeup look, but then at the same time I'm like, generally when I wake up on Christmas, I'm like, do I have to get out of my pajamas? Because I don't think I do. So I never get like full on dressed up. Maybe this year, because I'll be at like my husband's sister's house, so they generally take pictures. But with my family, I'm generally just like, no. I'm gonna be comfortable. I'm just gonna smoke this out. What else has been going on? Another thing, other than all the rest, like, I mean financially, because I'm not working full time. Our air conditioner broke this year. You can't live in Arizona without an air conditioner. Our fridge just broke this week. That's been fun. I still need to go through so much stuff in the fridge and just throw it all out and then scrub it. And then apart from that part of everything, it has been a year of learning, I guess, which is great. I think that's a really positive thing. I am not someone who likes to talk to people about my problems. I'm not a sharer. I'm not a crier. I'm trying to open up on here, but crying makes me so uncomfortable, no matter who it is, no matter if it's someone I know really closely or someone stranger in a bathroom. I am not the person. Like, I like shut down. I'm just like, what do you want me to do? Like, I can't. So yeah, I'm just like, no, yeah. I don't know what makes me like that. I think maybe because my mom cries so much that I've always just been like, I cannot do that. Okay, so for the inner corner highlight, I'm gonna take Pluto from the palette. Oh, I just dipped into that lime green. This look could have gone a whole other way. But what I was saying was, my husband and I had some, well, I mostly just started with my family stuff. But it definitely kind of seeped into my marriage, and then my husband was just like, we need to get help, like, we need help. And so then we started couples therapy, which I don't know why I'm embarrassed to say that, but I just never thought of myself as a therapy goer. Like, I don't know what it is. I think it's great that there's that option, but growing up in another country, like, that's just not, it's not my dad's way of life, and definitely not something he instilled in us, to like talk about your emotions and how you're feeling. And that's definitely coming up in a lot of issues, for sure. So we've started marriage counseling this year. We are actually taking a break. We both feel like we kind of put the work in, and things have gone much better. I've kind of just got some things like, you know, off our chest. I'm gonna use this KKW3 brightening thing. I swear I can never get this thing open on the first try. But yeah, it definitely has helped our marriage a lot. I think I've talked to a lot of people that have the right idea, where they're just like, don't wait until something really bad happens, go before then, and, you know, before you guys build up any resentment towards each other. So it was really actually quite good that we went. I'm happy we did. All right, so now I'm really excited. This is the product that I was like, I wanted to do this video about. This is the Dior Contour Backstage palette. I've been waiting to use this baby. So we are gonna dip in. I'm going to take, the only thing is it doesn't have a mirror, you know? I don't like this packaging. I feel like a lot of people did. They're like, oh, it's nice and sleek. And I'm like, I feel like clear means cheap. I don't know. So I'm gonna mix probably this shade and this shade. I don't know if I really need the dark shade, but we will see. I dipped in the Walt. But yeah, so that's been good. We're taking a break, like I said, so I'm excited that we're taking a break because I am therapied out. I am now in therapy with my sisters, and I just did a session yesterday of therapy. My family is in therapy sessions. I went to a rehab facility yesterday for a family therapy session, and I need to go to like an Al-Anon meeting next week, so that's on my list of things to do. But I am therapied out. Like I'm just exhausted about talking about stuff and feelings. I'm someone that's very good at shutting off my feelings when I feel like it. I don't need to have them all the time, and maybe that's a bad thing, but that's just kind of how I am. I just don't need to feel much everywhere all the time. So it's just been a tough month in general, but I would say it has its, I don't know, let me know if you guys have been in therapy. It definitely has its points where you're like, sometimes you go and you're like, I feel so much better, and then there you have times where you go and it's like, I feel so much worse. Like, I don't feel better, I feel very not optimistic, and I just feel depressed. Like, that was not helpful at all. So yeah, I will, like I said, I'll probably get into those stories more. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm respectful. I don't want to mention who it is in my family or anything like that. I, love them dearly, but at the same time, there's a lot of mixed emotions in there for me right now of mostly anger, I would say, more so than anything else. And okay, so that's the deep shade, because I was like, this is going really great. Let me just keep talking and add more. Not the greatest, but that's okay. But yeah, I will probably talk about it when I can talk about it and not have, obviously I'm worried, but I'm also really angry. So it's hard for me to want to, I've been talking about it too much lately to the point where I'm just like, I don't even want to talk about it. I want a vacation. Like, you ever just have weeks where you're just like, I need a break. I just want to go and stay by myself and, for like a week and just not do anything. So I actually really like this contour powder. It went on super nicely. The only thing is I wish I probably would have done a little bit more foundation, but it's not like I'm going anywhere, so it's okay. I don't feel like this is gonna be, I'll do another layer just so you guys can see it, but I obviously haven't tried it underneath the eyes, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna be the best. What we're gonna do is take it and we're gonna kind of try to sharpen up that contour. Okay, it works for that, at least on my skin tone. All right, it has a use. But yeah, no, I really like this powder. I feel like I'm always going to go back and look at this video though, and it's like, I might feel like I'm very bronzed and contoured, and then with the camera lighting, it really just doesn't show up that well, so, which is fine. It's okay. Just know it's on. You guys saw me apply it. So, lastly, let's do some highlight, because that's the best part of my day. If I have a good highlighter on that day, it's like I'll catch myself in the mirror. I could look horrible and like a troll and my hair's everywhere and nothing else looks good, but I'm just like, oh, look at that cheekbone. All right, let's go in with, we're gonna dip back into this Northern Lights. I got a lot of really great comments on this because I think a lot of people, same way that I did, I was just like, it's gonna be way too glittery, way over the top, like I don't want streaks of glitter. And the nice thing was it didn't transfer. I've been wearing it for the last few days. It didn't transfer everywhere. I will say this eye glitter, it's hard to keep it in one specific place. It does transfer up into the crease. I don't actually mind it. It's really a personal preference if that's gonna drive you crazy. So let's go in with Anchorage, which is this, it looks rose gold in the pan, but you guys will see, I applied it in the last video. It doesn't really show up as rose gold on my skin tone. It just shows up as a really nice highlight. I'm currently obsessed with this highlight and the Kylie highlight. So those are like my wins right now. And a Wet n Wild highlight. I need to find, it has a little clocks on it, but it is amazing. I would love your guys' drugstore recommendations, like for everything. Like, what are your favorites? I'm trying to get more into drugstore. I've actually been wearing Wet n Wild foundation and I'm like, this is quite nice. This is really good. But look how pretty this is. Like, it doesn't look glittery. Like, maybe if you're looking at it straight, no. I don't feel like this is maybe it's just not the same as his Supreme Frost, because a lot of people are like, I got the Supreme Frost like as a single and it is just a ball of glitter, but this is okay for me. I'm gonna grab this black licorice pop. Obviously I could do nude. I love my nudes, but I'm trying to use things that I have, and I love these colors. I don't know why I don't wear them. I think because they're a pain in the ass to like get on. This is the final look. I think it's perfect for like a toned down holiday party if you're not all about like the boom like holiday party, or just, you know, every day, whatever you want it to be. I like this lip. I'd still probably do a nude lip. I'm just a nude lover. But I'm gonna stop touching my hair. It is a horrible habit. I cannot stop. Believe me, I've tried. But anyways, let's go over things. Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer. Like I said, I already had samples, so I knew how this was gonna work, but you guys saw it is the tiniest bit of product and you get so much coverage out of it. So if you're looking for a good full coverage, I do really suggest this one. The shade I have is Coconut Flakes, and I use the tiniest bit or else it's like way too white, way too full coverage, but I do really like it. And the applicator was nice. I mean, my only thing is I love the feeling of metal things, but like on my under eyes with the de-puffing thing, but like how realistic is that in a concealer? No, not great. As far as the Farsali drops, my skin feels very nice and moisturized. I am actually quite surprised, and I don't know why it took me so long to open up these things. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to start using it on a normal basis. I'm still loving my Tatcha Silk Canvas, by the way. The Dior Backstage was probably my most favorite thing I've used today. I really like this. I don't love the packaging. I'm just going to tell you, I don't love this. But as far as the actual product goes, I really like the shades on my skin tone and will continue to use it for sure. The only thing is, it has the cute little Dior like emblems on them, and they're already like after one use, like they're gonna disappear very fast. So just so you know. What else? The Alien palette I'm still really enjoying very much. My one thing is what I've been saying with Jeffree Star things is everything is just so big, you know? Big doesn't always mean better most of the time. But no, like, love the products, love the palettes, but come on now. Like, we don't live in a house like he lives in, you know? I don't have room for this stuff, but I'll figure it out. Ooh, I didn't do blush. Okay, we're gonna use Kylie's blush because that's what I have on my counter here. The Winter Kiss, which I think will go nicely with this because why not? As far as, yeah, the Alien palette, I'm still really enjoying it. Let's see, what else did I use? I feel like that's kind of it as far as new stuff. I love the sequins line. I only got this shade because I just have too many. This is not even the right product. Here we go. Like I said, I have too many that are similar. So Tarte is also great, but I really like it. I will say it does transfer. If you want a more foiled look, I like the way the actual glitter looks. But if you wet your finger or wet your brush, it does go on more as a metallic, and I feel like it loses its like specialness in that way. So I don't like to use it like that. I just like to use it with the finger and going straight on. But totally your preference. And yeah, I think that is it. Thank you guys for listening to my rambles. I would love to know your guys' opinions, your struggles. You know, we talked about workplace stuff, family stuff, just stuff. It's not the easiest thing for me to talk about, so I'm trying to get more comfortable and be able to talk about it. And I never want to sound, you know, just definitely sounded like I was venting, which I am. But at the same time, I am a very positive person. I know I'll get through it. It will be fine. I've never not felt like things weren't going to be fine. It's just, you know, it's just a lot to take in all at once. It's just been a very stressful combination of stuff. So if you want to hear any more about anything, let me know. If, you know, I would love to hear your guys' thoughts. You know, what have you guys dealt with in the workplace and all that great stuff. I cannot believe I have to keep reminding myself, I'm like, you are a 28-year-old woman. Be stronger. Like, just stick up for yourself, you know? And that's, I never thought I would be that person, but apparently it's not easy to do as I thought it was. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling. Please don't forget to subscribe. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you guys want to see next, and bye guys.